This is awesome. The iPhone Fold is finally happening. We've been waiting for a folding iPhone for years, and after a bunch of rumors that never quite panned out, it looks like 2026 is the year we finally see a real, genuine foldable from Apple. Forget the rumored flip phone. The talk has shifted to a notebook-style foldable like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. So, what's it going to cost? What's the design, and how is Apple planning to beat the competition? Stick around because we've gathered absolutely everything we've heard so far about the iPhone Fold. Let's dive right into the key details, starting with price and availability. According to a poster on Weibo and other convincing leaks, the iPhone Fold will see a launch in 2026 alongside the iPhone 18 series. This timing, combined with leaks suggesting that parts like the display have started production, makes the 2026 claim feel more solid than past rumors. Plus, when reliable sources like Bloomberg's Mark Gurman start posting details, you know there's fire behind the smoke. As for the price tag, analysts are estimating it will be around $2,000, which is what Samsung charges for the Galaxy Z Fold 7. While some have alleged a slightly cheaper cost, it feels less likely given Apple's premium track record, especially for a first-generation product. Moving on to design, the rumor will suggest the iPhone Fold could look like two iPhone Airs attached together. John Turnus from Apple even hinted to TG that elements of the iPhone Air might be used in future products. The construction is rumored to be unique. While the iPhone Air uses a titanium frame, the Fold is expected to be built with a blend of titanium and aluminum, along with the usual toughened glass. This blending of materials is something Apple hasn't done before on an iPhone, and would certainly be a key engineering headline. In terms of modernizing, tipsters claim it will have no physical SIM tray, supporting only an eSIM, much like the iPhone Air and US iPhone 17 models. On the flip side, we could see the return of Touch ID for unlocking, which is currently unavailable on any new iPhone, though Face ID is still a possibility as Apple finalizes the design. Crucially, when the phone is unfolded, it should be the thinnest iPhone yet made, beating the already impressive 5.6mm iPhone Air. By comparison, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is 4.2mm unfolded. And for the hinge itself, the rumors suggest it may not be as expensive as first feared, which is good news for Apple and potentially for buyers. In terms of displays, we're looking at the larger notebook-style foldable with a big, flexible inner display and a more typical phone-sized cover display. The rumored sizes are 7.8 inches for the inner screen and 5.5 inches for the outer screen. That inside screen may even be built by Samsung Display. A major highlight rumor is that the iPhone Fold will have little to no crease spoiling the view, with Gurman reporting that Apple is heavily focusing on the highest possible display quality. Finally, looking at performance and specs, while we don't have specifics on the chip, it's safe to assume it will use the latest available Apple A-series chip, likely the A20 or A20 Pro, plus at least 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. Interestingly, some rumors suggest a surprisingly large battery, ranging from 5,000 to 5,500 mAh. That's larger than the current longest-lasting iPhone, but it will need to drive that much larger screen. And all this hardware will be supported by iOS 27, the next generation of Apple software, which is rumored to be heavily focused on the new interface elements needed to make the most of a foldable device. Now, for the cameras, we have fewer clear rumors. My instinct, following the lead of the iPhone Air, would be a dual camera setup rather than the usual triple. The only current claim is that Apple is considered an under-display camera on the inside screen, though this impacts image quality, and even Samsung abandoned the feature with the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Apple has certainly taken its time, and in the meantime, the competition is stiff, with 7 generations of the Z Fold and improving Google Pixel foldables. But the fact that this is an iPhone is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting. If those highlight rumors like the large battery, creaseless display, and thin but sturdy construction are true, Apple will have a winner on their hands. So, the takeaway here is that the iPhone Fold, a device we've long been promised, is finally taking real shape, aiming for a 2026 release with a premium price and a focus on an ultra-thin, book-style design that minimizes the display crease. We're crossing our fingers that Apple, having learned from all the other attempts, will make a successful foldable on its very first try. Now, I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on the iPhone Fold in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please smash that like button and, of course, subscribe for more latest tech rumors. Thanks for watching. Peace out.